This is problem 10.8 from Brigham and Houston, Fundamentals of Financial Management, Concise 9th edition. This one's a little bit complicated, but we're trying to calculate the cost of the common equity as part of its weighted average cost of capital. Alright, so we've got a company with a target capital structure, 35% debt, 60% common equity, no preferred stock. So its cost of debt is 8%, tax rate of 40%. We can go and calculate the cost of common equity given the P0. The last dividend, D0, is $2.25, but that grows at a 5% rate, so I can calculate D1. So let's start writing down what we know. The debt has a weight in the capital structure of 35%, and the equity has a weight of 65%. So the total on both of those, of course, comes up to 100%. So it's either debt or equity in their capital structure. So now I need the cost for debt. All right, the cost of debt equals the after-tax yield to maturity. So that would be 8% before tax cost times 1 minus the 40% tax rate gives me 8% times 0.6, which would be 4.8% after-tax cost of debt. Alright, so I'm going to pull that number over here into my table. Here we have the cost of equity would be equal to D1 over P0 plus G, which is D1 would be 225, that's D0 times 1 plus the growth rate. So that'll be my D1, and then the K is what I'm actually trying to solve for. So there's my D1 over my P0, which is $22, plus the growth rate of 5%. If I plug all this into a spreadsheet, 2.25 D0 times 1 plus 0.05, that's D1. Divide that by $22, which is P0, and then add 5%. That comes out at 15.74%. Add that over here. The weight times cost, and add those two numbers together, and that's the weighted average cost of capital. By the way, there's a shortcut called sum product. If I did sum product, it'll multiply a column of numbers times another column. So if I took these weights, comma, times these costs, that would give me the same number. It's a shortcut way of doing this multiplication line by line. That's called sum product, and it'll give you the same answer.